Happy video day, guys. Christina, Brooke here. Today we're going to be doing a good old-fashioned favorites video. I'm going to be telling you guys some of my favorite makeup that I have been using. I'm kind of obsessed with this stuff, so like I have my makeup little pouches here behind me, and I basically know what I have been using non-stop since like basically this whole month. So I am obsessed with these products. So we're going to talk about the best of the best of makeup that I have been basically using over and over and over and over this month, and stuff that is, some of the stuff is pretty new to my collection, but I love it. Like I'm really obsessed with it. So that's what we're gonna do. So if you guys are not subscribed, don't forget to go ahead and hit subscribe. I'm actually really excited. We're about to hit 18,000, which is really, really cool. Yeah, just another little milestone more to 20,000, which I can't believe that we're getting there, which is really, really cool. So anyways, if you're not subscribed, would love it if you did. And let's go ahead, let's get into this. We're going to get into some of the best makeup and products that I have been obsessed with this month. So let's start right now. So first things first, I'm getting my hair done tomorrow. So it's not the best, but we shall work with it. Also, I'm filming at night, which I typically film during the day, so hopefully the lighting is okay. The products that I will be showing to you guys today are literally things that are in my everyday makeup drawers. These are things I've been using nonstop, and I really can like securely tell you like I'm really, really liking these products. So let's start off with the first thing, and this is kind of like pretty shocking to me because I bought this foundation without the intention that it would become like a favorite foundation. It was kind of just like, okay, well I just need a more full coverage foundation, something that I'm gonna wanna wear like if I'm doing photography, because my usual ones that I usually put on when I'm doing film and photography, like it was kind of getting old and I needed a replacement. So I got the Makeup Forever HD Skin, which you guys probably just saw a review on this. But I have been using this for a few weeks now, and I've been using it for fashion videos. I've been using it anytime I'm on camera, and actually even today I have it on. Like I had a few things to reach for. This is the one that I reached for because I just knew, hopefully I'm not too dark over here. Let's add some more light there. I just knew that this was something that was gonna make this whole makeup look come together, because sometimes the foundation just really amplifies a look, and if you don't have the right foundation, it can add light to the wrong place of your face. And this is great for camera work and also so good for pictures that it has become like such an awesome product. So I'm loving this month, and it hasn't broken me out, which is also really, really important. So this is a huge win, especially for anybody who does anything in front of a camera, or if you have a wedding or something coming up, that's what you want to be wearing. Another thing that I really, really have enjoyed are the new KVD liners. I did get these in PR. These are good though. These are good. So KVD always had good eyeliners. I don't know if they're using the same formula, but the product inside of this is so good. Now, the only thing is one of them did come a little bit messed up to me. So I don't know if this is gonna happen to everybody else, but one of these actually came with the entire inside, like it's a retractable pencil. It's a retractable pencil, and one of them came to me with the entire retractable part out. It was only one, all the rest of them have been fine. But I love this pencil. The liner glides and it also smudges. I have it on the lower lash line today. I've actually really, really been enjoying these, and it's all I have been using like since I got them in PR. I've just been using them over and over and over again to see if I like them, and I really, really do. So they have become a huge hit for me. Like they're really a huge win. Another product I really honestly can't go the video without talking about is this, the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin. I love this, okay? What I do is I grab this and I'll mix it with my Murad moisturizer. It's kind of like a water cream, I think it's what it's called. So I put a little bit of that and a little bit of this, mix it together, and then put it on my skin. And it kind of serves like a CC creamish foundation looking thing. Like it kind of like gets rid of all of the imperfections, but it's not like thick, and it also moisturizes the skin because I'm putting on my I'm actually putting on my cream, which is really, really great. So I'm actually really loving this. This has been a great, great foundation. I buy it in 6 Neutral, perfect color match. I'm obsessed with it. I also really like the Rare Beauty loose setting powder. This is something that I honestly bought just because it was 1 year, one brand. Rare Beauty is my brand for the year, so I'm picking up all their products that they're releasing new. And I thought, well, I'll just pick it up. Maybe I'll like it, maybe I won't, but I really like this. I really, really like this. I've used this a lot lately, and I have to say that their loose setting powder has become one of my favorites. I really do think that it does go over the pores. I think it pore minimizes. It really sets down the foundation. It looks great in photography. It doesn't have any flashback. I'm loving this powder. Also, huge, huge win. Okay, so I can't go the video without talking about these Esum lip liners. I also got these in PR and they're really, really good. So there was a lot of different shades. Actually, the one I have on today is this one. So it's the red one. And what you do is it has 2 different shades on each one. So you have 2 different colors. So like today, I wanted to do a gradient lip that had to do with red. So I grabbed this one, lined my lips with both of these to kind of give that gradient. And then I went over with a red lipstick and it just works good. These are very, very glidey lipsticks, very good quality. You can tell that Esum is more of like a professional makeup artist brand. Like they're not like a Sephora brand. So you can find them at Muse Beauty Pro and stuff like that. But these have just such a really, really good, amazing, I don't know, glidiness to them. And these are really good lip liners. Okay, so this is funny. So this is gonna shock some of you guys. You guys know I'm not like a huge blush girl. Like my blushes are usually pretty minimal, but I need to show you guys the color blush that I have been using. It's not this one. It's not this one. That one would not shock you guys. The one that will shock you guys is the one I've been using all the time, which is in my to-go makeup bag, which you guys are going to die. Look at the color I've been using on my cheeks a lot. So this one is from Pat McGrath, and this is their, what is this one called? What is this called? Where is the names of these? Why does she make it so hard for me to find names? Oh, Cherish, Cherish. Literally, what is this color? This is such a non-Christina color, but I love this blush. So it just looks really, really great. I love her blush formula that doesn't have the little glitter particles in it. So the matte blushes are gorgeous, like so pretty. I actually put it on today. You can't like see it that much. It does this little rosy pinky look to it. Oh, I love this. I've actually been wearing this quite a lot, and it's kind of funny because that's not a Christina color. Like I think you guys know my colors are more like these, like Divine Rose, the original blush. Like this is me, but that is not, and I'm loving it. So you guys know that it has to be pretty damn good for me to buy a blush that's like that bright. This is good. Okay, so I have my 5-day challenge. I'm still working with this, but if you guys have seen some of my reels on Instagram, I actually took this with me on vacation. So I've been using this since I bought it. So this has not been 5 days. This has been like a lot of days, and I love this palette. It's what I have on my eyes today. This is gonna be part of my 5-day challenge looks, and oh my God, this is the best one. So I have a few Pat McGrath palettes. This so far to me is the best. This is the original Divine Rose. And the reason is because this is to me a palette that I will use daily, and I can also wear it out at night, which her palettes are so expensive that I feel like if you could find one, it doesn't matter what the color selection is, it's whatever you're into. If you could find one that you feel like you are gonna wear a lot, it's worth the investment because why not? You know, this is one that I feel like a lot of people would use a lot, and I really think it's worth the investment because it's a good everyday palette. I can wear it to work, but then I can amplify it and wear it out at night. So good. So another product from the KVD line that they did send me, the tattoo liner. So this is the tattoo liner. So you guys know Kat Von D used to own this brand, and then it got sold and they rebranded it. It's called KVD now. So I think they use the same formula. I do think the wand feels even thinner, so easy to do a wing. I'm gonna venture out to say that this may be better than my Natasha Denona one, which I love the Natasha Denona macro blade, but this is even thinner, a little bit more precise, a little easier to do a thin line with, and I'm kind of loving this right now. It's the one that I have been using since they sent it to me. It's also waterproof, makes it stick in place. My makeup does not go nowhere when I use this with the Makeup Forever, like foundation. It's just like insanity, so I'm like obsessed. So a color lipstick that I've been wearing a lot, which you guys are gonna be shocked by this one too, is this. So it's Beautiful Stranger from Pat McGrath. And the reason is because this is a little bit more pinky than I typically wear. But man, it looks so pretty, especially lately now in the summertime. Well, it's not summer to most of you guys. For you guys, it's like spring. But in Miami, today it was like 90 degrees in the car. This is like, we're getting into summer here. Actually, I don't even want it to be summer in Miami. Summers in Miami are brutal. Yeah. I think like you don't know how hot summer is until you come to Miami and you get the heat and the humidity and everything mixed together for those like 2.5 months or 3 months that we've got summer down here. Oof, and it's coming, but it feels already like summer is coming around the corner for us. But Beautiful Stranger is a beautiful color from Pat McGrath. I have been taking this with me on every single little like trip that I'm doing to the beach. I always put this on and it's just perfection. Oh, I have to tell you guys about my brand new lip combo. So this is my lip combo that I have been wearing nonstop. So this is the Esum lip liners, and it's the blushed one. So it's the one that has a little bit more of like that pinky colors. I mixed this with the color Peony from Pat McGrath, from Natasha Denona, not Pat McGrath. And this combination is epic. Like, it's just so good. So this is like more tannish, does that beautiful lip line, and then Peony is like that really soft pink, almost like too soft that you almost have to do like a really deep eye look with it. But when you mix it with this, it makes like the perfect combination. I top it, then at the end, what I do is I top it off with the Lawless Forget the Filler. It's literally beautiful. Like, I love that lip combo. It is the perfect spring lip. It has the pink, it has the nude, it has the gloss. It just like literally I live for it. So like I'm loving that lip combo. It's what I've been wearing nonstop. And another product that I keep on reaching for is the new Rare Beauty. These are like the bronzer sticks, and I've talked about these multiple times. So it's not like this is anything new to you guys, but this bronzer stick is so damn good. So I have it in the darker color, but I get very tan in the summer, and this is Always Sunny. It literally basically matches like the bronzeness that I need for my skin tone, and it's kind of deep, but it looks amazing. So I blend it out, and it just, I don't know, there's just something about that bronzer stick. It just is not thick. It just doesn't like cake up on your skin. It's epic. Like, I have to add this, guys. I cannot talk about a favorites without talking about this. This has been so good. The new Patrick Ta palette. Oh my goodness. If you guys, I don't know, if you guys haven't seen my 5-day challenge on this, I love this palette. So this is the Major Dimension Part 2. This is the rose one. I've had a few people say that it looks a little boring, and I get it. It's not the most exciting palette. Like, no. I mean, the Divine Rose 1 is not that exciting. But like, this is so easy for me to wear, and I find myself a lot of times that like when I'm putting together outfits, I'll have like this amazing outfit on, and then I want to do this eye look, and then I'm like, ugh, I'm a little limited, but I still want to like really do something really cool. And I feel like this palette has allowed me to play with so many different like fashion looks and still amplify the eyes, still do something really, really pretty, because it has like a creative, like little hints of jazz in there, but it's not so much that it limits you with what you're wearing. And I feel like that palette just like really gives it to me, and I really love it. So maybe it's a little boring, but the formulas and the glitters and the everything about it just makes the looks just look so spectacular that I'm kind of obsessing with that palette. Literally, Divine Rose 1 and the Patrick Ta Major Dimension 2 are my go-tos right now. Okay, they're both pretty pricey, but they are my go-tos, and I'm like obsessed with them. I will be honest, I've been having a really hard time doing a Make Up Your Mind or like even a brand new makeup release video, just because everything to me has just not looked interesting enough to even waste my time doing this stuff. So I feel like lately things have been kind of boring, and those two palettes have been just so useful. I also feel like we're going into like this really shaky time. Like I feel like it's like, what's gonna happen? Like, I feel like a lot of people feel this way. Like, what's gonna happen? Venturing on trying new things is a little bit scary right now, or a little bit like, should I? So I get it. So I feel like right now for me, even, I'm like kind of venturing into things that I'm comfortable in. I'm using a lot of the makeup that I currently have, and I'm just really enjoying my stuff. And I feel like there's just so many things in our collections that are just so good. Like there was a moment that we loved this stuff so much, so it's really nice to like really revisit some of this makeup. And even though these are newer palettes to me, it's not like I just like recently bought both of these, but they're not like, I mean, the Patrick Ta is new, but the Divine Rose 1 is not. So like, so some people, this has been around for like 3 years or whatever. For me, it's like brand new, and I'm really loving it. And it kind of just goes to show me, like just in general, how we have some makeup in our collection that we really love. And we just kind of put it aside because the new glittery object that just released comes out, and we kind of neglect our stuff that we really, really enjoy. So I'm really trying to kind of like focus in on my collection a little bit more. And literally, I have like the stuff I showed you guys today has been going inside my little makeup bag. You see my favorite Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, and like a lot of the other stuff is like literally going in this makeup bag and going with me on trips and vacations. And I'm just trying to really get the most use out of this stuff. And I feel like the stuff I showed you today has really been like really loved by me, especially this month. So some of my favorite makeup this month, and let me know if you guys have anything that you guys have been loving. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.